Hi guys, welcome to Homievybz podcast. My name is Nancy. Nancy here. Anyway, karibuni. As you can see, most of us are not here. The usual members. We have guests, new faces. Yay! So karibuni. At Australians, I'm going to introduce.
You sound like Judy Nyawera Abel Mutua's wife. Welcome guys, today Judy here. Welcome to our podcast. Today is mommy and daughter. Yeah, we're talking about things. But welcome to Homievybz podcast.
That's a compliment.
Yeah, man, small Kev. I'm just visiting. I'm just sitting in for the guy. Yes, I know the space is less. He's bigger, but I'll try to fill the chair. Not the shoe.
Okay, Kelvin, thank you. Yes, please introduce yourself. You just say your name. Yes.
If you're taken for granted, though. Yeah.
So
Okay, my name is Max. I'm new to the podcast. Thank you for having me, guys.
Yay, thank you, Karibu.
Drum rolls.
Director waniangusha. Nilikwambia ubai nini?
No. It's Homievybz. You incorporate everything that you have. Nambono wanaitwa chicks. Yeah.
I just anyway. We move on regardless.
Calpas here, the good vibes down. Kuja siku mingi.
Yay.
No, kazi yako ni hapa. Yes, thank you. Mimi nikigonga kwa like, why are you gay? My question is why are you gay? Stuck hivyo. You said you're gay. Anyways, welcome to Homievybz podcast. And
I feel like you're another vibe that we are not in.
yeah, you guys, you know. Mimi niko maandamano, mimi niko like Uganda vibe, you know, Uganda babes are always Buganda. Anyways, just welcome to it. And
Your guys are trans.
No, I am asthmatized. That is it.
How was your week been, guys?
Last week nilikuwa sick.
Oh, sorry.
This week nikarecover miraculously. Tuliamka siku moja. Nimerudishwa to health 100%. So this week has been good. Apart from the changes in weather, I think we should be two now on a serious note.
Hata Mungu alitengeneza vitu in pairs. Come to think of it, even human is human.
It's Jimbo as the trace pair yangu so far. I guess nahitaji 8th day.
Hold that thought, guys. Hold that thought.
Oh.
Maxi, how was your week?
My week was okay. I can't say it was better, but I can say it's okay. So far, so good.
Okay.
Tunacheza na one play huku, can say it's better but it's okay. I say mine was better but it's not okay. Yeah. But
What do you mean by
just I think I'm used to just living life. You see, I'm not doing the normal things that I used to do. So every day is a challenging day. So for me, I'll say it's better but not okay because you have to learn a thing again. From what
you learn every day.
I learn every day. Yeah, I'm running from issues but I'm still learning. Anyways, Marathon Paris tunaenda. Yes. Niko kwa list. But Ababu is na mom. But ni sawa.
Kuna si wiki wako jobless baby.
Yeah man. Kuna watu wako to visit my jobs in Kenya.com.
Come ask how I spend my day.
Visit a new day as a former CS. How I wake up.
What kind of job do you even get when you're a former CS? Surely.
Do you even know where your CV is?
I know.
I love I saw this meme where this guy, there is someone who has a watch at 20 million but yet hangeambia time yake ya kuwa pale.
Yeah, control. I mean, why do you have to intimidate me?
There is another one alikuwa kwa lounge akiwatch kwa TV. That's the most disturbing thing yet unafutwa kwa TV. Alafu karao na makarao wako alikuwa ukienda kuuliza kama mkuku huko bado uko huko. Leo kidogo atu baby. Tabidi umerequest. Even in the Korea alilia. Yeah, but hey, I like that move. It was a good move, but I'm still waiting to see what next.
Careful. Yeah, say try kusema ati that was a good move.
Yeah,
apparently it was not a good move.
It was a
He was doing his work. So si umwambie good job.
No, I'm just
kumwambia it's good. Endelea kufanya kazi yako.
Hata wewe sasa ulipelekwa shule ukapata A. Mzazi hako ataka upate A. That was your work to get the A. Na alikwambia good job. In as much as whatever he's doing
with the machungo we have, we research. Wacha kwanza amalize ile list tuko nayo then tuambia kudos.
Yeah, Zakayo kuna mengi. Nasema serikali iko na mkono mfupi kwa sababu yako ni mrefu. But shuka tu. Yeah, that's us believing.
Kanayo. All right, my week was okay. My week was so good, so chilled, so a lot of learning experiences. I have joined a volunteer team and
What are you volunteering for?
mental health. Yeah, not any other funny business. I feel like, okay, actually for me to even choose mental health, it was more of a decision that I asked myself. One, have I experienced it? And the answer was yes. Two, am I willing to help someone, if not a lot of people, overcome, some mental health issues? If I don't know how, then at least I know where to direct them, compared to, just sitting there and being blah. Yeah. So, and the last thing that I answered myself was, it's the fact that it's long. But I'm going to say long standing, but it's more of long lasting. If you check mental health, it has been there since even before our parents, our grandmothers, but it's only now that we are beginning to address it. So I believe it's something that will be ongoing for a while. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I chose to volunteer for it. As I learn as well, because I don't believe I don't believe my therapist experience is the only one that can help me. I believe we can learn from learning every day, learning from different people. Yeah.
Okay. What have you learned so far?
Wow, then people would say, yeah, really do have problems. And two,
Is it people who have problems? Money we don't have that you think you have problems?
who have problems.
Okay. Because maybe
And yes, as much as money is involved in it.
Bila pesa hadi nikauliza naweza kuwa someone called depressed. Like in
No,
2
you
minutes, even if you check in, I'm not depressed. I'm very mentally sane.
if my
But I
MPESA
do
is
very mentally insane decisions.
Let me answer your question this way.
Yeah.
When you're Robert Kiseki anasema, there are rich people who are not greedy and there are poor people who are greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm young.
not trying to put food on the table just to see who is going to eat more. But
No.
thank you, I
Yeah,
understand
like-
your statement.
People are actually suffering here. Because you see now the person who started the foundation, alikuwa anatuambia in the meeting that we just had,
Pungu sauti man.
eh,
What a bedroom stories bana. Kwa mental health.
we sawa. Alikuwa anatuambia like penye yeye alimove from Nigeria to UK and then it took him 2 years for him to actually admit that he needs help because ametoka Africa. What are African men taught? The mentality that you taught ever since you're young. You are strong, you don't then you shouldn't ask for
He's
help.
a guy.
Yes.
You're a man. Yeah, so no mental health, no therapy.
Yeah, yeah.
You're black.
I'm even struggling with that with someone
Or
close
for
to
men,
me.
for men, yeah.
Yeah. Like kumwambia tu enda kwa therapist, just go.
But try kumwambia therapy themselves.
Sorry?
But try kumwambia anza na
Yeah,
therapy
that was the
themselves.
first, oh trust me, that was the first step and that started 2 years ago.
Or do you mean I believe men for them to go to a therapist, they first have to therapy themselves.
That was
to
2
know
years.
what exactly is.
Yeah.
Because also because we are very, I don't want to say egocentric, because every person is egocentric, it's only that we tend to cover them with a lot of nice words. I think for us men, when it comes to story of mental health, mi kwangu sitakangi kuingililia. Reason being is I feel it as sometimes it's something you need to accept and know where you lie, because everything can be, it's like how every word can be a good word, can be a bad word. So it's upon you to just stand there and know what's the bigger goal in it all. Because I remember when I was starting up this year, I told my friend, my former boss, is because in a place nilikuwa nafanya kazi, there were people like walikuwa na depression. Let me double quote depression. But if you dig deep, see depression, ni mtu ana miss something. So huyo mtu akipata hivyo kama venye mimi nimejoke na yeye, is it money or is it really they have issues? So ukipata huyo mtu akiwa na do, ako tu sawa. Mtu akiwa hashautiwi ako tu sawa. So but ile time ameshautiwa, so then mtu ashaanza kubrand the thing. This is mental health, this is stress, this is depression, this is agitation,
projection.
this is projection to pain, also environmental growth in it, because how I was raised and how you were raised, different personalities. So then what when I bracket into, this is mental health, and then now watu wengine wana make it worse, wana commercialize mental health. So that's why maybe for me at the moment I'm like, bro, ukitaka kuniongelesha I'm always open, but whatever I'm going to tell you, I'm not giving you as a professional. I'm not telling you so that you can change. I'm just telling you so that you can know that I listen to you. Yeah. So because watu wengi wame commercialize
Mental health.
Saizi kuna someone
It's a money market.
ako kayeni hivi.
Alafu the other thing is, humanity will make money out of people's problems.
True.
That's how we make our money.
The leading industry is medicine.
I don't just came to economics of supply and demand.
It's the reality.
It's the same
it's
thing.
the reality of life, man.
No, I mean, if you
Like, me na feel say nimefika hadi mental health. Some people are creating stimulant or mkuwe mentally depressed so that someone else somewhere along the years 10 yake will make profits from it too.
Can I ask this? Do you think the government somehow has done that?
That has been the thing. Ile kitu ya, it's not even the, you see how we are given the Bible, for instance. You know, I'm not religious,
Don't go
I'm
there.
spiritual.
Oh.
But you see how you're given a script and told this is the way. So if saizi usikie nimekuslap umekasirika, you're mentally ill, bro. Uko nafaa ukasirika. You see? So you create things zenye ziko so normal.
Lakini wali abstract me personally, mimi ukinipiga kofi na kurudisha.
I'm the first
time hapo siwezi kusema ni depressed. Nilikuwa depressed ile nilipigwa na msee wa Ruji sana kwa ile brand. Tangu msema ni dharau. Msema ni dharau. Lakini ile naweza kurudishia. Siwezi kubali kwa depressed na hiyo story.
So karawa kupiga habari alafu watu wanaanza kusema it's mental health. So mimi kwangu is for it to be mental health, you need to have done a lot of soul searching. You need to have not watu walisemaje, stress is a compressed pain. So even pinching someone is stress. So just understand what exactly get to that level of mental health, because I've seen someone who is mentally ill. Like watu husema naweza vuta bangi ni cheese, na kuna mtu atavuta manyaru the same na bado continue, because it's what you concentrate on. If saizi me I take weed niseme mimi hii ni fun kila time, mimi ni jabaration nikiwa hapa, that thing, if that commodity that you've put in front of it kwa as in the activity umesema nikivuta hiyo time nacheza PS vibaya, ile time hiyo PS haitakuwa, now you'll have stress, which now the accumulation of that stress comes to depression now comes to mentally ill because you've lacked that thing. So watu mwingine utapata mtu alikosa PS, instead ya kudina what made hiyo PS ikose and why did you think of that PS, because probably I'm taking weed. So which is the best thing? It's not me introducing PS, it's probably me getting the weed out of it.
Nashiku shida ingine ya mental health na tuwasema throw around words so much.
Exactly.
Like we are throwing words so much. Ati umse ni bipolar, umse sijui ako frustrated. Like I don't feel like frustration or depression are two different things.
My problem with labels.
Labels,
Because
yeah.
you need to understand why you're using it, where you're using it, and why you're using it.
And the impact.
It's like sex, man. Speaking of sex, which is where the topic we are going.
Thank you.
We are going there. I feel we have discussed about mental health, so check our episode. We have like 2 episodes
Yes.
about mental health.
Yeah.
So speaking of sex, it's like how people label sex. I'm sapio, I'm omni, I'm agio, whatever.
Actually, the first time I learned is sexual, I didn't Google your like. Let's say WhatsApp chat and kind of what is the definition of sapiosexual? It's something that I should know. I don't know. I'm an
Thanks, me and you both. Because
Polia. Just enjoy.
What is the need with the labels? You know, I keep asking that. Like, okay, sawa kuna ile nataka useme kiti ndo nielewe kiti, meza ndo nielewe ni hii, lakini labels zingine why?
Max, what's your thought, man? Hadi umeufikiria hivyo. Unafikiria ni nini with it?
Unajua that takes me to biology, tukifanya classification. Classification, ukiclassify for instance wanyama, amphibians wako na these characteristics, mammals wako na hizi characteristics.
And do you know you can find a characteristic if you think about it?
Yeah.
Alafu
you'll find an element, you know, that will expound.
I don't know if it's scary ama no, for me it's beautiful. When you go outside ama when you watch documentaries on animals, you find a mammal that is a reptile because people are interbreeding, they're doing interbreeding. So mwana sijui horses sijui zinakaa mbwa inakaa cheetah sijui. Have you seen them on yeah? So I'm like, so does that mean whatever sort in biology is wrong? Ama is there involvement like because if that's the case, then let's stop classifying things.
Mimi feel shida ya labels ni sahi wasona embrace individual selves, but again kuna pride kwa group mentality. Uko kwa group na feel more comfortable to talk about that group more than talking about yourself.
You take the wholesome thing of
so you can identify that. Nikase Gen Z, ukiambiwa ni Gen Z una feel proud to identify that group.
Deep down enemy.
Lakini unapata deep down unapata wewe mwenyewe. Ukiambiwa simama ambie umsema kukosea. Uwezi simama ambie wewe bwana, hapo umenikosea. Lakini you want to be identified in that group that is talking about their things, doing their things their own way. But deep down wewe mwenyewe you are scared to even do what should count for yourself that day. Sana I feel hizo labels zinakaa na alafu kuna kitu kingine nimecheki juzi. US unaweza kwa politics.
Yeah.
US politics is the ideology. Hawa sasa kuna ukabila sijui nini. Utoto groups sasa lazima ukuje utubambe. Utoto group tole lazima ukae chini ujue uta figure out. Ujuze kwa wase, ujuze kwa wase wanapenda guns. Apparently hadi ukenda mimi nikamea US napenda guns. So nikaenda nishike AK47 yako kwanza naingia kwa label hapo. Kesho niko na kibadge nini kanapenda nduthi, niko na nduthi yangu hapo nishaingia kwa group. Cheki. Za ukenda meeting na prezo kuja kubonga ka Pascal, unakuja kubonga ka cyclist organization of what. Unaona? Sana shuku hiyo kitu ya group mentality ndio inaingia wasi kwa kichwa too much. Until unashindwa kufocus on what is really important for yourself. Sana nikikuuliza nini nakubamba, unaambia first of all I'm sapiosexual like yeah. So should I know what's that? On an individual level this jioni. Kumaanisha ndio mwenyewe kuuliza vizuri unaweza uwezi niambia sapiosexual na kudefine aje. So I think that's the biggest problem ya sai.
What's the biggest?
Yes, Maxi.
But they have been silent for a while.
Bana, niko like oozing wisdom. I'm like, your boys
I'm glad you've noticed.
I'm still catching up with these guys.
Oh, okay. Hey, tunakukimbiza.
Zizi, popo imagine. So
Anguka nayo.
okay, could you labeling like just as
Calpas.
Okay. You say
Pascal is the idea.
This was Pascal I said actually kwanza let me not start with Pascal, let me see what she said. Ukianza mostly ukiangalia story na nini biology and how those labelings have come. Because ukiangalia most of they categorize them like amphibians, reptiles, mammals and stuff. So when you come to interbreeding all these things, so it kind of confuses people. And even unapata mayouth wengine pia they want to be involved. They want to be involved. So wapata mtu wako tu somewhere just as they said, a hapo the Gen Zs. Unaweza pata mtu tu ako tu somewhere just silent, not minding what's happening, but you're saying what's happening, yes, but unataka kuwa involved since you also have your own separate ideologies, but pia unataka kuwa pale.
Yeah, you're trickling down to sex. Is it what is affecting most relationship? Because if you think about it in a traditional form, kuna zile vitu tulikuwa tunabambika nazo, kuandikia dem, kupatia dem big ups, like ukiwa unakumbuka it all started from when ukiwa for those guys who went to mixed school, I believe most of us went to Raima mixed school, whereby your time kuna time class 1 to class 3 msichana akiyako ukifosiwa na mwalimu kae na msichana unalia. Class 4 to you are craving kukaa katikati ya wasichana wawili. The same thing come to campus. There were some babes you wouldn't want to be associated with, but kuna wengine bro kaa kwa hiyo group wewe ni failure. Wewe anguka naye tu utoke kwa hiyo block. High school is still the same. There were certain babes, a certain school of babes you wanted to be associated with, but zingine hata kama demo ameiva bora kuna hiyo label. Going back to what you said about labeling, which is now trickling down even to my preferences and my taste, which they are determined by the group. If ni nyinyi kama mimi sisi wote nilisikia Calpas akisema yeye ni sapio, so mimi go to my Dr. Google, what is sapiosexual? Anapenda kusoma.
Bwana chako define but that's what we say. This sapiosexual amaanisha nini?
Calpas yako tu. But babes ndio wanakuwa na shida hiyo.
Na disas ndio hizo vitu ndio ningekuwa ningekuwa proud kusema I'm sapiosexual.
I'm omnisexual, I'm polyandry and stuff. Like all those things, unapata the group mentality now affects even when we come to the relationship based of it. If I'm getting a girlfriend, lazima maboys wa validate.
Mimi kwangu si lazima. Mimi bora kaya nikiangalia hivi nikipita kwa kina Kelvin ananiambia mimi mwenyewe kwa kina Kelvin. Hiyo ni factor big sana. Acha kwa mimi mmoja. Nikitaka dem najua bora niuliza rada. Sitatoka na yeye nje. Ile 6 am na ushaamka 6, unapiga shower nini, unapiga suit, boya jacket nini, viatu unarisha. Anambia babe 7:30 tuko tunaingia mboka. Ndio mtaka tu kwa nyumba, urudi kwa nyumba baadaye chini ya maji babu zao kuja Sparta kwa dem gani. Sasa tunaenda job. Ndio mnafukuza kezani. Wow. The simple fact that you die from zake ama nini. Unajua babu zao kimcheki.
It might not be the biggest thing that you think. Lazima but kuna zile characteristics.
Wacha kujaribu kusugarcoat. Wenye tu kila mtu anacheka in this room. Clearly, I as the only lady, I don't understand completely why you're all laughing, but I think like it's a bro code or something. It's a
if
guy
you go
code.
To bro codes. But it's true though. Like if kuna wale like I have a list of babes. I have a list of babes, for example. It's not that I have a list of babes. I'm struggling. I'm looking at
this average person.
Yo. So what I'm saying is basically, if I have a list of babes, kuna naweza kuwa nikiwa feel wote, but in one way or the other nitawaleta kwa the panel individually ama the panel ikiwa yote. Niko zile za kuna ule dem fulani you remember.
Na group interview kwa na more reward kuliko personal interview, si ndio?
Group inakuanga juu personal kuna boys na sasa naweza letea Max yako like amependa huyo dem so anamharibia. Bro mimi ni mwache ndio yeye akuwe na yeye. But ikiwa kwa group ako like umevaa fishnet nitege kama wasanii.
Alafu kingine anaongeangi. Ila tu ndio ndio kweli nao chini ya maji. Ukienda kama mahali kwa group, achana sana personal kwa group. Alafu ukishia alafu baadaye kuja kwambia bro ile demo ilikuwa na yeye. Ukisikia tu hiyo statement isiishe. Bro ile demo ilikuwa na yeye. Hiyo kitu kuna venye kaigo kako kwa upanda times 2. Hiyo kitu venye
amesema. Facial expression matters kuna. Ile demo ilikuwa na yeye bro. Lakini bro hiyo demo ilikuwa na yeye. Uone maboy abas, wewe ushapita. Do ladies have that?
We do, but most of them, so you know we operate first from the emotional aspect. So I'll choose to stick with the guy as much as mlimkana. I'll choose to stick with the guy, but you'll never see him again. Naona kuna kuanga na historia tumerudiana na amesema niachane na nyinyi.
Oh, una cut off the girls.
Yes. You see, this is how much you value guys.
Hey, Maxi.
Mapenzi galo.
Ushapata.
Alafu ninyi mnaamua.
Ai.
Unafichwa ni kama.
Kuliko homo.
Anyway, ladies, these are the men. These are our ndo hapo. So let's try and deal with them.
Lakini
Let's not deal with them. Let's just try and accommodate them as they are.
Maxi, you shy cut off the boys juu ya ndio.
Leave Kamali nikaamua tu. Okay. Let me give you a funny scenario.
Story.
Favorite part.
Motto.
I used to date this lady. And it was for like not even, it was not for a long period. It got to like for let me say like for 3 weeks maybe. Okay, then what
Test
was
drive.
I still test drive. Then what go actually you can say I call 50. But I know the guys that actually spend time with. Most of them are madem. So for the first time nilitoa dem hapo kwanza design watu walimwangalia kwanza. You just look at the facial expressions of your guys there. Kwanza unashtuka tu kama ili kumleta hapa second round. God. Rambo. So una feature tu. Because you don't have any other option because inabidi tu unamleta day one, unaona vile ana relate na majamaa hapo unajua hapa zi. So ilifika place, there's a time she came over to my place. She came over to my place without any person's consent because like hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua kama hata mimi mwenyewe sikuwa najua kama. So mimi niko kwa keja, kumbe maboys wangu wale walikuwa hapo nje. Mimi sijui kama ashafika kwa nyumba. Ashafika kwa place nyingine na stay. Kumbe majamaa washaanza kunini hapo nje. I'm comfortable in the house. Kumbe demo anatupa mistari huko nje na hata sijui.
That's the scenario ya ulitolewa kwa group when typing.
So you can't bring the chile back. You can't do that. So from that day henceforth I just vowed never to bring any
babe kwa
pani.
You're no longer
I'm also part of them, so I do the same.
You can no longer send a message to this group because you're no longer a member of the group. Yo.
The job me when I was pulled up na dem kwa crowds. The first time you really happened. Tukao boys wangu sana nikamwona na pitisha dem kwa mateka. Sasa kwa manzi yangu. Sasa tulikuwa mateka. You have to job by default. You make some choices. Sasa tulikuwa tunaona vizuri. Unajua tena nasema yani you are not in the right mind. Uko unaona vizuri wewe ndio tunaona tu
ulipendezwa na kitu moja ukasahau
inaweza flow. Sasa tumepitia kwa boys wangu kwa kuchukua key ndio nishie kwangu. Nikapata wasema chill. Singamwacha ningia salimiana. Ubeshta wako akaniita kando akaniambia buka. Unajua niuliza tu straight. Wataka kuosha macho. Sasa mimi sikuget your joke. Kamuliza rada kwa nini akaaje nikaanza kuzipiga scratch nini akaambia zi. Rada tukosha macho. Nikamuliza rada bro, si unaongelesha vizuri, mbona unaongea hivyo? Ambia bwana unahitaji kuosha macho. Hebu toka nje na ukuje. Sasa mimi sikuget your joke. Mpaka nikaishia kejani. Next day sana nakam. Nikishinda nini? Kijaribu sema
that clarity.
Niko kidhani nini like unse amebonga. Na kwa mkiada asubuhi leo demga izipite madawa sewa kwa sidai mkumbuke.
But it is what it is.
Sasa next day sasa unajua kulilawama. Kueleza tu wase sidai kuosha macho majamaa. Najua nimewakosea lakini sidai kuosha macho.
Kuna mwanga tu na ile slippery moja ya msare. Unaelewa tu.
So since your time sija especially kuna mama sika nitango itandran. It's real life situations. Sasa tusema especially itandran mimi na boys hiyo story mtajua. Yaani yangu na kaburi.
Wewe ni wewe na body counts hapo. Na it will never be counted.
Asifanya hiyo shit. Sasa being hiyo shit sasa.
For example, just let's get from how guys tunasema. There's always that moment you like ulipitisha boy ama dem and then like either inaweza enda ama unataka kuoshwa macho bro. So wewe ushaikuwa kwa situation whereby you're with your girls alafu kuna ule kijana
unaniza kama mimi mwaifanya
ama either kwa group ama ushaifanya choma bani. It's all about modern and whatever mapenzi.
No, when I was young
they always say that.
We're born young.
They always say that.
Who is young?
No, I played it as if I had taken my I won't call her best friend, but a girlfriend's guy. But he don't ask me to like play that role so that the chick can watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you pretend to take over
The territories.
we were doing ilikuwa tu to do activity. So it was like for the whole day I just want you to be around me. Tunatembea, tunashikana blah blah blah, so akiona hivyo
Msichana ajipe shughuli.
yes.
It worked.
Yeah.
It's Nancy we're talking about though. Yeah.
Guys, I'm not proud of that.
overthrowing the castle.
But yeah, it did happen.
Unauliza mbona Samsung
Like
hakuweza
it
ku-
did happen. What? Overthrowing the castle and you took over. Well, it happened that you have taken over successfully.
No, not successfully for the day, and then of course kulikuwa na drama blah blah blah. Can you say mimi nilimnyamazia because me knew what the game was.
You're a bad actor.
For
For the day.
No, but basically sindio. So drama, matusi, and then separation, and that was it. So yeah, tuliacha kuongeleshana, 3 of us.
Sasa mimi nilikuwa nauliza kabla tuanze serious relationship.
No.
Was that a serious relationship?
Which one?
Hiyo yenye overthrow mse.
Yeah.
For them what was it?
I think to them it was. I think.
So what is a serious relationship? One is overthrow within 2 hours your kid.
Kama root.
Okay, for the guy she wasn't. For the chick, no, because you see, this chick when she was coming to me, it sounded like it was serious. But now when this guy came to me, I was like, guys, get your stories right. So when I told the guy what the chick is sharing in terms of seriousness and everything, I was like, no, oh,
So
truly,
when
I
do
am
you
just
snitch?
here.
When do you snitch them anapeana?
No, I just asked the guy, do you like care for the girl? He's like, no, I'm just trying to have her. Thank you. Simply said.
But hebu nauliza kwa nini wanaume? Dema kuuliza are we in a serious relationship unaweza sema yes. Ila ndio kusema kweli.
Okay, actually, let me ask
Look
this. Let me ask this. For you guys, when does a relationship start being serious?
When you guys start being serious, you get serious.
When you are dead serious.
Okay, which stage is that? Please help me understand.
Blame him.
No, our director going to put our shots.
Like I didn't receive.
Actually, mimi napaka character hapo.
I didn't receive that.
Shafika hapo nazajua nyoko serious na hiki.
Break a stamp.
Hapo like kuna msana nifanana kwa wiki tu yote.
If that's the if that's the situation, why do we have so many windows out here?
Moja hiyo tunaweza jibu. Hiyo windows sawa, kuna deaths, kuna nini, kuna check hizo.
Single mothers.
Yes. So single, serious you can transition step.
But where do you have?
Serious you can
Why do
transition
you have
step.
so many single? Because
You're serious,
But
the next
then-
time you're not serious. You're serious, the next time you're not serious. Sasa kenye
No, but you just
nabakianga,
said-
kenye nabakianga ni something that you're dying for. So yet time tuko serious, you're paying bills.
Yeah, man. Depends also
I
with
swear
the
to
level
God.
of seriousness.
Mhm.
Because as for me, ni kama mtu akuulize, huu dem ako single ama mna date? I'll say ako single lakini ako na mimi at the moment. You see?
Unaona hiyo jibu.
Ako single but ako na mimi.
and then you say girls are complicated. How?
Yeah, it's
not.
good. It's good.
They're not complicated. Take us to understand. Like to understand.
How does that even
We
work?
understand.
We understand. Like
Yeah.
in a serious relationship, we are waiting for you to be serious so that you can be serious. So the
Why
game
are you
for
waiting
us,
for me?
we are
Why?
serious. We are seriously waiting for you to be serious. No, no. So,
We are very serious.
like we are very serious, but if you come back wait, we are very serious. Like every 2 years, but we are seriously waiting Ujaona text siku moja msema ajitoe. Sisi ni hiyo siku moja.
Ujaona game ya maboys wanacheza bet atikana huyo game for 20 years I buy you a Bima.
Ndio hivyo.
Guy anakaa for 20 years.
Seriously waiting 20 years. Mimi nikikaa sasa kutoka maybe
I'm like bro, tuliekelea 20 years we signed the contract. After 20 years this nigga is washing.
After that, I make another decision. Am I seriously waiting to die for the next 20 years or move out and enjoy my ride?
It's how guys work. But no, it's not a general thing.
Oh, ladies, please run. Run from this Kenyan man. Run. Save yourselves.
Go to Nigeria, they call you sweet names.
Lakini on a serious note by the way sana kwa hivyo. Ndio maana msee akirealize ushaanza kuwa serious ana buy ring. Hadi pesa mingi. Anapiga hadi magoti mbele ya wasee. Jamani uko serious. Anakata na realize uko serious zaidi. Kwa msana nifanana hapa hivi. Anaekelea do. Anakwambia hadi translate harusi. He is very serious.
You're contradicting yourself because you said your level of seriousness. At first it came with pregnancy and babies.
Sina dipenda kwenye msema panga life. Unajua mimi naanza huko hivyo. Nataka naanza nikiattack. Bro, sana defense. Kila mtu anajua kwa attack strategy yake, kuna mtu anaanza na attack, kuna mtu defense. Kaso la bonga na defense. Kuna mtu attack.
So why is it that you guys commit suicide ukiachwa na dem?
We only defend before attacking.
Daka defend kwa goal post yake. Si yenyewe.
Sasa unaona goal.
Yeah man. Unajipenda own goal.
Attack.
So is there a class that you taught all this?
First heartbreak.
Oh.
After that, you learn a lot to take on to the next level of life. Adi to death. Like actually, you believe when you fake big heartbreak, scatter into the learn. I will learn. You're not learning bana. Unafaa kupiga heartbreak moja ndio learn. Like moja tu ni enough. Lakini moja inataka kufanya kutoka first love. Ila pale high school yenyewe unakuwa serious umeandikiana kwa Kelvin bonga kuandikiana poems. Actually unajua mimi kuna time nilikuwa poet. Lakini like 5 years down the line kwa hizo story hadi siandikani poems. Hadi zika chini kakati.
Niko nimerecord video. I called a videographer and a gaffer. We went on set, we recorded. Love is a beautiful thing though.
I'm glad to hear it. Eventually, after all that, you still find love.
Love is a beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is, but relatively beautiful. Relatively beautiful. Because I might, for me in a relationship, I might think you having my kid is what I define as love.
Yeah.
Calpas, labda kukuona tu yenyewe.
I'm worried.
That's
Mbona kukuona ni mpenzi.
Maxi hapa na yeye umwambia umpikie chakula fiti. That's what I define as. That's why I'm saying love is beautiful, but it's relative. That's what I'll feel from him.
Yeah.
Why I miss like the traditional love. It's not like I never experienced ile ya watu kwenda. Unakumbuka the stories we got at Mzae angeenda aone madhia kilima. Sema ule ndo nataka anaita maboys wanataka demo before ende mtaani.
Hizo story unaweza
kipi? Jaba lakini akakuwa tamu.
Jaba.
What changes have you experienced like from traditional love to like modern love?
First of all, I'd like you to actually describe traditional love.
See, wazazi yenyewe mnasema nguri.
Sasa ya wazazi wetu. Unajua sasa kama wazazi kuna sema hizo generation different ya wazazi.
Mwanzo kujiclassify the generations. Okay, very
I think for clarity, I'll say
sasa hiyo wazazi wa 1970 wenye tuseme wazazi wa 1980 kurudi nyuma, si ndio?
Ama tuiweke in the sense
anyone born in the 1980s, any parent born in the 1980s.
We will say, let's say pre-technology na post-technology.
Do some say okay since 1980.
Pre-technology and
20 years in 2000 they have a phone. Things have changed.
Yeah.
Let's say time ya wazazi wetu kimit labda ilikuwa ile time ya post. Natuma barua ngoja like 1 month kabla ifike.
Okay, for me that's now the traditional love. Yes, you have to barua.
So pre-tech na the tech era sasa. Pre-tech in the sense that hata sisi wenyewe enjoy the pre-tech one. And also we enjoyed now the tech one, which now we are taking it as the modern. Pre-tech in the sense tuliandikiana unaenda kwa jirani kurusha mawe ndo kasichana ka jirani katokea. This is such kind of thing.
Moja kenda kuna maziwa.
Aenda kuna maziwa. Kuna stage place unajuanga hiyo dem lazima apitie. Such kind of thing. Alafu after Facebook
ukafahamu traditional like
alafu kuna kupoke Facebook now the era. I think the difference for me, if I were to think that, then I believed love was pure, because you would connect on a one-on-one level, as in it felt so natural and not so forced, and then you are ready to risk a lot of things. Unajua mamako ajue tulienda kwa kina Stella kurusha mawe kwa dirisha yao, ukavunja hiyo dirisha just because hata si anything, hata si kisa manini, just go around that way. But nowadays is what nimeangalia IG, hey, this babe has nice bunda, hey, come over to my crib. I didn't even struggle. Is it?
Hata si struggle,
I didn't even earn it. But then umepigwa viboko na mamako lakini bado unaendea kwa ule msichana kesho yake. Umepewa 10 shilling ya kwenda fair, unaamua utembee leo ndio ubaye udem zile sweet za pilipili.
Hiyo struggle tunafanya sana kwa Mo United. Jumina nakumbuka sasa tulikuwa form 2 hapo. Kuna mbogi yangu wa boys wangu mtaa. Hadi sasa tu hang out by the way. Tulikuwa jana tulikuwa high school. Ile tumetoka primary the same school, alafu wasa tumeenda different high schools, alafu sasa ulili tuna meet. Na umago la boys fulani best yangu kuna dem fulani tulikuwa napendanga si wote. Alafu tungeenda kwa kina dem. Sio time ile ya text messages. Lakini sasa sina mzazi wa mzazi exactly. Sasa kuna time za text. Umwambie kesho tunapatana 2-3. Sasa hiyo 3 kesho wewe uko veteria toka. Sasa station ilikuwa funny design. Mimi singeenda kwa kina dem peke yangu. Ngori. Sasa lazima nikapata bogi. Ndio tukikaa mtu akija kupiga story. Lakini ukija kuona dem. Ndio ukija kuona dem. Sasa inabidi wewe utafuta maboys wako, unatafuta maboys wako watatu. Kwa maboys watatu. Napata tumetokea kwa kina wote tumekaa. Sasa hadi madhaka mkutano kwa soko na gotea. Ati nyinyi wazuri mnakujanga kusoma sijui. Amkuja kusoma mimi nakujanga na kwa ndio na maboys wawili.
Nimesha msichana. Msichana na
story tofauti. Sasa shughuli hiyo kitu kwa tunijenganga. Actually hiyo kitu kwa fanyanga tuko form 2, form 3 pia.
Tuko ingi.
Actually karibia kwenda form 4 kuna mse ingebidi unatoka na sisi kama inapomoa sana kwa kitu form 4, sisi yangu alikuwa kitu form 2 hapo. Sasa the only place she could go out and socialize na waseni kitoka na yeye satuishie. Napata saa the only time they can talk to my sister ni mimi niko hapo hivyo tukam tupige story na wao. Alafu isa nyote na wase high school mko form labda mwaleta pamoja, mzazi anajua na vitu kama hizo. Mko too much management juu. The only way to communicate bana unapata nikasimu kwa mzazi nipanga historia yote nayo. Sasa ndio unapata kuna message nilivuta za pale. Wazita toka zote. Kuna mmoja unachanga chumba mbaya. Hadi mzazi anaweza kuja wa trace place mko. Sasa unapata kuna hiyo structure umeweka ya tuseme ni kama accountability system yani hivi. Unashukuru kwa creating you a solidarity plan. Siku hizi mazuna unaintroduce ngobishta wako kwa manzi yako kidogo kiacha kwa nyuma dakika 2 kibongo kuchukua mambo. Next thing unapata namba na
Wanachosema ngai.
No, ni hapa tu. Next ni hapa.
Actually siku hizi na feeling security mob inatoka watenje.
No, like even unaweza pata best friend yako amekula manzi yako before hata ukule manzi.
Tunapata
Speak hata.
No, like kuna wale watu they date, so like oh this is for me. Alafu na kuja nimekana dem for 8 months. Mzee I'm still mzee marinating pale peleka dem campus kids. Alafu nakuja naonyesha
wewe tulisema tunakuwa na serious relationship.
Alafu naacha Maxi siku moja. Maxi siku moja ampiga hii smile. There's something you're not giving me. Kumbe alipigwa smile alafu namba waka exchange kwa zinaitwa napkins. Usiku, hi, my house, you know I have a home theater. Just like Hello is. Have a home theater. Dem amekuja. I know how to make omelets. Wewe the only thing ushaimbuy ni chicken in. Sorry chicken in, we need endorsement, but yeah, you've saved very many relationships. You see, it's like it takes siku hizi unajua hadi hiyo time kitambo you would feel vibaya ukichukua dem ya boys wako.
Siku hizi unasema 8 months na kadi hadi una waste time
na director
unatumia 8 months kuchat na dem 8 months bro, like kwani you're talking stage yano kwani unaongea na Telegram au fax
Ama instamara.
Ama unastamara. Juu kitu nisi. Ushikele squeeze mazima. Unaanza kutext asubuhi na by saa 8 msi yako serious into a relationship based on the words of used.
Babe. Darling.
Hiyo. Kidogo by saa 8 hadi unajipata uko kambi.
Kidogo chief amekuja.
Alafu angalia most of the relationships break natokea wapi? Kwa text messages like you told this person you're going to meet them, what happened when you met them. Kuna hiyo trail yote
the appreciation after the meeting.
Exactly, kuna hiyo trail yote na sisi wajinga bwana. Tunaweza fuata trail hadi kai inafika mahali na kwa gaps like kama ni mse smart mimi nimeshikwa nikicheat before na WhatsApp. Nilikuwa nafikiria nilikuwa smart lakini I realize later I'm busy smart.
It's on WhatsApp bro.
Kwa fika place mwisho ikishafika hiyo place unajua usha mess up everything and it's organized now unajua ile tunataka kufungua. Ndio sasa mjaz kuja kufungua hapo hivyo. Alafu next day kama napata message zangu zimefunguliwa niko like someone just knew my secrets. It's God. Like ni bado msakulizagi nini ulifanya unapata kama tumefuriwa tu hapo asubuhi. So you have like 10 minutes to explain yourself all based on a phone. Ade kujua kama ni meeting person zinga agree hapo hivyo. So unajipata umepewa simu hapo hivyo and you have to case against it. Message yako ili reply within 1 minute. Mbona zangu zinakanga 5 minutes kabla reply.
Oh damn. Damn. Maxi, do you have like what's that one thing you miss when apparently talking about traditional love and what now is uko like kudos to still having the modern love?
I can't say traditional love was kind of fun for me.
Ish. So bonta.
I see my sister.
Too much risk.
Too realistic.
Too much.
But squeeze hata au struggle kukatia dem hata kupata dem. Nowadays you just pick up your phone, ingia IG, DM someone, the next thing you know hapo kwako. But before that thing was kind of original manzi unatoka tu just as he said. Kitambo ulikuwa na struggle at the same time ulikuwa unapenda dem. That's why unachikia heartbreak ya kwanza utaandika mwanaume.
Lazima ukutandika kwa sababu put in a lot of effort hapo. Umependa dem na ilikuwa original love like ulikuwa unapenda dem from your heart. Sika siku hizi unapenda dem na hapo. Na akili. Ama na via reply messages.
Na reply accountability yake pia ina matter pia. Ukicheki tu vile nowadays how we've so much dug our thoughts mindset yetu tuko kwa simu. So actually anytime I pick up the phone I just tuseme nimeingia kwa DMs yake nimependa photos zake. Yeye pia anipende. The next thing you know we hook up and then there's no feeling involved up people. So see you guys have sex and the next thing you know that umeachana.
Hit and run.
So I prefer the traditional one because kitambo manze love was real. Love was real. Sisi ka siku hizi manze siku hizi tu ni hit and run.
Na imekuwa easy. Yes.
Because they also
make it imekuwa easy. Kuna different nimeenda kwa best yangu. Tumeenda kupiga tu story yetu kwa 10 minutes. Kidogo msana anambia tunaanza kubonga tunajua vitu bonga tu kawaida. Hata sana mtapia ni makaya hiyo manze sijateka demo of late bana. Msana anambia bwana wewe ni fala bro. Siku hizi una lazima utoke nje upige laps ndio kupatana na madem. Namuuliza kwani rada ni gani? Kwani imechange? Kidogo msana ndio ndani iko na update by do. Sikora hiyo pia data nilijua.
What? Hii ni dating apps ndio? Naijua.
Sikiwa mzee na yeye 10 minutes manze
How old are you?
Achapata match na aliambia saa 8 tu demo anafa. It's less than 5 conversations and you have a match like hadi ukidai akuje mtaani like hiyo applicant iko na geolocation tag hiyo place huko. So alipata demo hizi interest ilikuwa na yeye. All of a sudden wameanza kudiam wameanza kubonga. Before tuachane asikumaliza less than 30 minutes kwa kunywa tu time token ishie. Within your time mimi achana tukiachana acha kifagia keja sana ambia maze mimi niko na kaform massage.
Yenyewe nimezeeka basi. Hata usiona.
Yo.
Excuse me actually. Because you
8 months. I'm an old soul, manze. Mimi ni flower boy. Mimi kijana wa flowers, man. Me can't do that. I don't text. I think I'm still inclined now.
Wait, you don't text?
Have you ever been heartbroken?
Yeah, I have.
Because
not recovered.
I'm still like I believe nimekufa ile ya
Stand and I believe.
bado iko cause yo I think also the
So
environment
you know.
may grow up nayo ni I have seen love in different forms. Like I've seen my grandparents, I've seen not say my parents, I don't know about them. I've seen my uncles and I've seen my friends, most of my friends. Other than now, most of my like when tuna relate now ni watu wako 35 and 40s. So what you see for them is like it's easy to get a chick nowadays, but it's very hard to get what you call a relationship and love, because saizi Tinder is there, what hiyo zenye anasema hakuna kustruggle, alafu still also accessibility ya dem ni easy, because now nitoke tu hapa nipige love by the time nafika pale jioni.
Actually sasa kuna kustruggle kutafuta relationship, lakini kupata sex very easy.
Overthink. Me happy yake.
Sasa labda sina data.
Kupata love ni by the kupata love ni kando ngumu.
The same way you find a way to get data for porn, tumia hiyo.
Kuja nipea porn.
Porn is for coders, please leave us alone.
It's an example.
Porn is for coders, please. We always have porn is for coders.
No, I know where the numbers are coming from.
Yeah.
Jumio kitu meko inishtuaka by the way. Usharealize that porn uko na magic million of viewers. Alafu kuuliza kama msee ushaona porn za kuna msee.
Tunakwambia nashanga.
Inashanga hizi numbers zitoka wapi?
They are not bots.
Wanaibanga.
Imesema nikakumbuka mimi ya mzee fulani alikuwa anashuka kwa ndege, then I think akaona a famous porn star. So angalia mara ya kwanza then kuna alafu pale kwa tag inamaanisha he just saw his favorite web search in real life. So nashinda umsalimia muulize bro, I subscribe to your channel. I'm your favorite. Ule super followed. Yo, but similarly to what love is for me, I'll say for me, what I'll miss for traditional love is that the hassle of it all. Because you remember even parents used to trust you with their kids per se. Like if it was a family friend thing, because most of us tunajua our first love either it was either family thing ama mtu alikuwa tu within. Ni watu wazazi wanajuana. So unapata church. Unapata church wewe ni mtoto wa cheerleading, msichana ni wa secretary. Hapo tumeenda kwa kina Calpas. Hivyo wana trustiana. Siku hizi
unajua bwana uwezo wa trust. Hao hizo numbers tunauliza zinatoka wapi za porn? Hao ndio kwa hiyo site.
Hata usiende.
Actually acha kwambie kitu moja mimi realize. Kwa de fulani nimekuwa hapo hivyo na tutoi fulani tu. Sasa mimi ni hiyo place inaweza nineka kwa mix kiasi. Lakini sasa tulikuwa na watu ni social gathering. Na wao wamekuwa wamechilo kuguruka sita hivi wamechilo wameshika simu landscape. Alafu mimi na pull up na boy fulani tuko naye hapo hivyo. Kwanza tukachukua tumseti tuko serious tumenyamaza. Alafu mimi tumakaribia ati ndio mamko akaficha tenze. Wakakaa busy. Tukauliza mnado ati tunacheza games. Sisi tukaachanisha tukaishia. Tukirudi tunapata tumseti tuko hapo hotel tumenyamaza. Sasa tukaingia nyuma. Tuingia nyuma tunapata wase wako scene katikati. Full frame 720 HD bro. Usikia mimi mwenyewe nilishtua hiyo design. Yeah. I was in a public.
An ounce of it.
Alafu msaidia tumenyamaza ni ile design yani tunaangalia kipindi bro. Ndio umenyamaza unaangalia kipindi.
Na sisi hatuwezi watch episode moja yenyewe tumepiga makelele. Wao wametulia
bro. Alafu kitu anishtua anashangaa mpaka kwa kichwa kwani hii kitu ingi kwa kichwa mwanzo ili aanze kureact mwanzo kwa funny. Yaani mgwe tu mnaangalia hivi. Sasa mimi kitu disco jiulize maswali zote. Mimi kitu niliuliza ni je kitu ni search. Ampigaji search.
Which one?
Ampigaji search. Yaani kitu sana nilijiuliza. Unajua tunanyana ya simu alafu tunaangalia kwa tenze. Hii tunashangaa bro. Au sema mpigaji hapa. Na wasema tu incognito bro. What? Nani 8-year-old kids like stand from circle 10 hapo hivyo. Tunzi tumeketi nimenyamaza.
Mnaje also accessibility yetu for air sex ilikuwa it was there because Warp Trick and to be there. And also we had magazines.
Movie shop
and 25 in 1. the Italiano, Mexican. Like, it was access was there, but not the over access of it. Because nowadays, naweza sema sitaonyesha kuze yangu
kitambo ile access vitu kwa hizo ilikuwa when kama uru kiplani
na
kama uru, yani uko ready kukosana mse fulani. Juu kama movie shop nakumbuka ulikuwa na movie shop. Unakuja ile design ya bro, uko na Sparta. Alafu kuna movie nyingine kaka Sparta hivi. Sasa hivyo unauziwa Blu-ray. Uziwa na Blu-ray hiyo time. Unauziwa sasa Blu-ray sasa ndio unaweza unakaa chini na maboys wako. Ndio baadhi ungetimate madem. Mko na watu boys wao ile tatu mko hapo. Kumbe si uko hivi. Vile ilikuwa hivyo. Unapata ndio hadi msemo shop kuna menda kama akunyime. Unapata sasa kuna boys fulani kwa store labda yenda anapanga friend kiasi na umse. So yenda mnaweza endanisha na yeye ndio sample access hizi ma CD.
Alafu unauliza why very many millennials ni gay. Amesema maboys na see
like kuna fulani ni sema tu kweli ka adolescents who grow up most of the time. So sema tu kweli ulikuwa na madem. Ulikuwa nakana na mwenzako like when 14 where are you from 1 or from 2 15 16. So some of the things that you learned in the first step that you learned them before practicing them out in real life. Ulikuwa na maboys wako mkiangalia kitu kingine na hapo. Exchange notes. Mimi nakumbuka kuna umesema story ya exchange notes kwa bishop wangu fulani form 1. Msee alikuwa na entire page. Tukienda midterm yake alikuwa anataka kuchukua copy ya websites. Sitasema ni za wapi.
Na si trading.
Yeye alikuwa na entire page hapo sasa mkienda hapo hivyo msee. Alafu alikuwa ananipishanga by zile websites. Jame take time amezi research bro kwa page scar tatu hivi. Wanafungua tu kitabu hiyo kitabu yake nilipewa kwa form 2.
Yo, Nancy, yes. You experience traditional love or modern love? Traditional. What has changed?
I'm still stuck there, honestly.
You're the flower babe, coffee dates, street food, the night walks and stuff, poems and poems. The other thing, dances.
Director and t-shirt na simu yangu.
Tuangalie nini. But there's the beauty of it. Do you think our watoto wata miss out on a lot of things, mostly when it comes to how we used to experience love? I don't want to say love is a very big word to use. Like how we used to experience interconnecting with different genders, people of different genders, because opposite genders, like you said, different. Because for example, nowadays utapata mtoto mdogo
siku hizi naona different. Siku hizi nasikia gender ni mingi, si opposite peke yake.
So acha tusitumie sisi traditional one. Yenye tunajua opposite gender, because saizi unapata mtoto wa class 1 anaweza ongelesha mtoto wa msichana wa class 2. Sisi mimi hata mtoto nikiwa class 1, mtoto wa class 1 msichana, bora ni msichana. Siwezi ongea na yeye. Off limits. Mimi uniambia mshikane mikono hivi nalia the whole day. Siku hizi
kulikuwa tumseka auto primo. Kanachukua dem kanalia.
Yo, you like accessibility. I'll ask from a question in as an artist whereby over marketing of these products, which is now like porn, making say like kuonyeshana ati love is existing, is making us have mediocre love and relationships.
It's not mediocre, it's more of televisionized love. Nakumbuka zile masabu zote niliwatch. Ruby, come on, let's go guys. She Wolf, let's
Storm
go.
of Paradise.
Now there's that.
Zimeisha.
There's that aspect. Tuko hii age ya 13, 14, Marimar au wote. See? So tuko hii age. So there's the televisionized kind of love. There's your lack of parents telling you, teaching you, showing you, because maybe you've grown up in a place where either one parent is missing and one parent is missing and a struggle mwingine ana struggle ku actually get that partner, mwingine ataki kutafuta, mwingine ni wako lakini hadika wako. Na the few that they're there, they're still learning to love. They're still they're not learning to love. They're learning about love from their parents. But now when they come outside here, you meet these other 4 groups, the children of these other 4 groups. So you eventually fall. I mean, majority wins. Yeah. So you're fighting all this, but eventually we're not after what was the example that was set for you. And that's why in a psychologists, the one thing they are pushing for, go back to your childhood. Why? That was the first modeling that you had. So there's a reason why they're telling you to go back, but most people don't want to go back. Most people actually they moved past that.
They're running away.
Yeah.
They've not moved past.
Yes, they're running away. I was getting there. Like to them, I've moved past my childhood, but no, you're running from it. Because Uliza, the happiest person, the happiest place they've ever been was when they're existing, they're coexisting, the grown you and the child you. There's a reason why I tell people sometimes I feel like Beyonce, when you'll tell me she sold her soul and everything, but the Beyonce that we know now is the child her that has grown, in my opinion, somehow. So find a way to get back to that baby you are. So now for me, I still prefer that traditional because it's from that. Right now, if you are to find someone whose preference is like mine, ukiangalia vizuri, that is someone who is open to addressing the childhood, addressing the mental issues, addressing the effects and the consequences of everything that they've done from not addressing their childhood. Ulipatana na dem akakuonyesha mapenzi, but wewe after heartbreak yako kwanza uliona that's BS. So ilifika mahali ukamdump. You met a guy who loved you so well, but you felt this is not really. I mean, kwenye nimetoka hata acha hivyo. My mom didn't find that kind of love na ameishi kwa Indonesia more than me. Mimi mbona nipate? Like the fact that you don't even believe you deserve that kind of love is a problem by itself. But you're not choosing to address it. So what do? Una heartbreak boy child na alikupenda na roho yake yote. So you see, it's the action and reaction of the 2 genders, or the many genders, as you say, that are now we are signed to kona hiyo impact ya all those action and reaction. Because it's a reaction, to be honest. It's the lady who acted on her love for the guy that caused the guy to react and live. It's the guy who acted on his love for the lady, that the lady reacted and chose and live. That's why aliona acha tuchukue pesa yake ni mrandure gosh, tell me guys, nimsaidie kutumia pesa yake, then I live. Yes. It's a reaction. And if you observe keenly, it's most of it, maybe they even tell strippers or maybe prostitutes.
Sex workers. Commercial sex workers.
Social workers, please.
Yeah. I'm only friends.
See only beds.
If you observe those people keenly, they had a very, very rough childhood. And so for them, it's more of I'm putting that aside and I'm choosing to try something new, which is something good. But this is life, this is a cycle. Ukikimbia itakukimbiza na eventually wewe ndo utachoka. So it's like it's just like the truth. The truth inakuwa changa ukimbie utajileta tu. You shall bring yourself. The way you run away, you shall bring yourself. The same with even your child. You run away from it for as long as you can, as long as you think you can. But eventually you have to come back to it.
Maxwell, what is your love language? I want to interconnect with this with your time. What's your love language and how did you come to realize the love language? This is what you unafamilia kama love language. To you, for you, from you to others, and from others to you. That's those 2 phases.
Okay. Swali muuliza kuna vile yanachanganya.
Tukiruke kwanza to the next one. Tuende to the What's your love language, basically?
Okay, hi, I love
How do you express your love for someone?
Okay.
What is that one thing?
And how do you expect people to
Yes.
express someone you want to be? Oh, in any way, let me not put it in a dating way. How do you expect them to express love to you?
Okay, what I believe about love is one thing. Love is something that enough are reciprocated. If you really know what I mean. By reciprocation, that means that if I love you, I have to expect that love in return. So for me, okay, I can't really say that let me just give you a good example of my life. I like using myself as example.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Okay. So before actually let me just say this in a very open context. Right now I'm actually dating.
Hey.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
I believe
Let's
you're
clap,
doing
man. Ziacha kupigana.
Yes, declare too much,
Before-
man. Yes, declare too much. We don't talk too much.
before that actually
Another
came
you
to
guys have.
Yeah, that's why you're single.
We don't talk too much, man. Who said it? Rona.
Who said so?
Rona.
But he's proud. Yeah.
Angekuwa na mtu angesema.
yeah, but before
Ungekuwa kaa yeye.
I almost
siwangi makosa mtu akiopen up kuhusu hiyo kitu. Mostly kama ni real.
It depends on how serious they are.
Yeah.
For you to say.
Yeah. But before
This time.
Quite too realistic. But before that actually I was a very bad boy.
Hey, bad boys for life.
For once there nimewafurahisha kidogo na marudisha back to where we were. But let me just be open about one thing. But before nikuja nipate mwenye niko naye sasa hizi. I don't think that's too much information. It's okay.
It's not information.
It's okay. Before you, I was mwenye nilikuwa naye before sana niko na huyu actually nipatia
Bebe unaona nilienda ndani nikasema kwa podcast.
huyu alinipatia emotional damage and he made me the most heartless nigga that I was.
Yeah, machine.
So before
the current
one. And manze unacheki, I don't want to talk about the experience, but what I've actually seen through that experience nilikuwa nao before imenifunza vitu mingi ndio nikuje sana kwa nini. Because let me just tell you one thing, manze, love is one beautiful thing, but sometimes inakuja na kuwa the most hurtful thing and always itaka kurudi hapo. Even though we don't want to open up about it, most men, but deep down manze kuna ule dem moja hata kumbuka mpaka leo alikutenda. So that's like for me manze what dem nilikuwa naye, I don't want to mention her name, but
Please.
I can't.
No.
I said please don't. Yeah.
Can't. So there's some things that you can do to someone, and then when you ukiangalia tulifanya, you have to always have that human thing in you that enenifanya kama mtu mbaya. So it actually corrupts a man's mind and heart and his heart. That's why most men ukicheki mtu anakuja akwambia ati huyu jamaa ni player, sijui huyu jamaa anapitia shit utakuja kwa player.
Let me just say this. All the men when you msikia upate rudieni. Hizo vitu mbaloza rudieni. Listen to that part again. Thank you. Proceed.
But anyway, what I have to say was love is one beautiful thing you have to embrace. But at the same time, mwanzo kuja na repercussions. Mostly if you've given all your thoughts into it and everything that you've got. But mostly, mimi nataka tu niambie wanaume kama unanisikia. Usionyesha dem pesa. Ukionyesha dem pesa, ukionyesha dem unampenda sana. I don't know what you guys actually want. But at the end of the day, manze, unapata chela anakupenda sana. Anakufanyia vitu zote. Being loyal to you, but at the end of the day, just leave the guy. Just
Hataki pesa.
Hataki pesa tena, hataki kitu kingine. Yaani unashanga like. That's why tunasema kuwaelewa inakuwa ngumu.
Hatuwezi elewa, tuko tumedoza kiumbo.
But
na mko napata msekanda wako kwa like, Saja, huyu nani?
Malisa.
Ongea na yeye.
Jibambe.
sasa kufinalize tu kitu nilikuwa nasema manze, my love not a fighter. Kitu mimi naweza sema tu manze, if you find love where you actually appreciate it, reciprocate it with the appreciation you get from that person.
Ako taken bro, ako taken.
Najua I am just uploading at the same
But
time.
But take
Because
not
I
for
know
granted.
the impact of a man saying
I have someone.
no. The impact of a man talking to another man.
Even that one, I have someone.
Oh, you shut up.
It takes a lot.
It's not for weak men.
But before figure hapo.
Before tuseme yeye atake I
It's
have
not for weak
someone.
men.
Hey,
Because you have someone.
Sinajua.
No,
so kudos.
Si mwana amekula tano.
How come I can't say it publicly?
Au umepata handshake.
I'm not saying I'm a weak man, but I can't say it
Yes, yes,
publicly.
You can say public.
Tulisema tuna keep it private but not secret. Sawa babe? Kaende. Yeah.
Umejibu swali yako?
Yeah, ushajibu. It's all about learning from your experiences. I think that's what you said. And also expressing it in a very open and authentic way. Because labda wewe mwingine alikuwa anacheza na akili, but huyo yuko like, bro, we in this together. Alafu, usi-expect do kutoka kwake. Thank you. Na volunteer bado. Yes. What's your love language to others and to you, in the sense that you know you express to others and also you want them to express to you? That's like a summary. Because why animelator this is because someone asked me, what do I value and what's my love language? Like on a serious note, I had to think about it. But normally you go like a physical touch, sijui quality time. Then come to think about it deeply. Fuck, these are just words. So I'm not saying just continue in a deep version. Kama venye msema.
Deep.
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 The throat of
Got it. Thanks.
the throat of
I would say for me it's
Unaweza na hiyo kati ya you are tricked ndo crazy.
yangu sasa ya taken. Okay, I don't know if
For
it's
granted,
qualified as taken. It's more of I'm seeing someone.
Oh, not dating.
jirani yake si anamuona.
Seeing. Not dating. Seeing.
Okay, that's it. Like it's getting to understand. It's not complicated. It's getting to understand each other, basically.
8 months.
This is immediate.
Season
Yako.
yeah.
Yeah, so what was your question again? Love language?
Love language, both sides, on either recipient and or you being the sender.
Oh, I would say for me it's more act of service. And service comes from the point of, okay. Maybe somebody get this direct out.
Lamba lulu.
Acts of service, what I define is that if you're not my romantic partner, for me that's more of being a friend, a genuine friend to you. So I can do something as easy as hug you really tightly, kiss you, peck you.
Not received
No, not
that
kwenye.
for a minute, but,
Naona kwenye unaelekea,
so
or
not
just
your
spending
genuine
time with
friend.
you. I'm doing something that you do that I don't do, but I don't mind doing because
I like it.
yes, I feel like nikifanya na wewe as either to learn something new, or at least I'll make you feel just slightly better because at least you have company. You know, some things unafanyanga you're like, why am I here? Why am I alone? Why don't I have someone to do them with? And not sexually.
Utamu wa PS ni kucheza mkiwa watu wawili.
Dear God.
Sina computer.
Thank you for the information. So yeah, that's now for a romantic partner. It's that plus just trying to step into your world, or trying, not stepping, trying to step into your world, because I keep saying this. Your experience of life is different from mine. Your past is totally. I will never understand your past. I'll do my best to try, but I'll never be in your shoes. So I'll just try and nikusikize, maybe give you my thoughts, and as much as I'm giving you my thoughts, I'll just tell you point blank enough. They're not very right or very wrong. It's up to you to choose what to do with that. It's like Google too. You can't Google nakupatia information. Whatever you choose to do with it, it's really up to you.
Nice.
Yeah, that among many others. But yes, that's act of service in terms of a romantic person.
Calpas mzee.
Unataka niongee mambo ya mapenzi na mimi sina mpenzi.
What?
Penye ilikuwa.
No, like
Sema basi.
sema basi anguka nayo yote.
Anaanguka nayo. Sawa, mambo ya mapenzi mimi nitachoice kwa mapenzi, mimi nitafocus na mapenzi yangu kivyangu. Anyway, so love language. Mimi kuna haja nikoe theory hapa bwana. Acha sasa practice ndio practice. Sio set kwa theory. Acha tubakie theory mpaka tupate na mapenzi. Ama itakuwa aje?
No, si hata una practice self love.
Mimi na practice.
Sasa tuna practice.
Na practice.
Just because you're dating.
Yeah, practice in self love. Na out in the streets there's no love. Just know that. Sina kula maembe na chumvi. Sasa mimi niuliza story ya maembe imechemshwa na maembe imeiva.
Yo.
Wenye walimfungiza.
Mtu alivunja roho.
Sina 8 months.
Yo, man. I think for me to answer the question is, I'm still learning. What is it? Why I've put it out there is I wanted to see the comparison between the traditional love and the modern love, in the sense that what lessons we've learned that we are trying to incorporate in the so-called complicated modern love. And from Marx, we Kenye amesema act of service, like I want to incorporate. You see, like traditional love was more of a physical thing. Like nataka kama unapendanga kucheza futa, I am there.
But the way nikijibu hapo serious dakika moja. Talking about love language, mimi nikuja kurealize mimi sikuangi too much into the new tech way of doing things. Especially if you're trying to understand someone, you're trying to build someone, to build a relationship with someone. Me, I guess the best way to relate to something and is I'm getting attached to someone, I'm getting to love them and getting to know them better. It's through activities. So I prefer.
So act of service.
Actually, me spending because unaonaje, umelalaje, unakula nini. I prefer we spend a weekend out, do something.
Sasa hiyo ndio.
You're something sana nimezoeaga sasa.
Sasa hiyo ndio sana.
Something that's ile ya choice.
Like I do something everyone is different by the way. Some people like going to hikes. Others wanapenda kwenda ololo kuzurua kwa msitu, sio nangi fun in that. Lakini ukiniambia tunaenda tu because I like spending time with people. So I do it. Mimi ukiniuliza place tunaenda, tunaenda place wapi nilikuwa mara mwisho. The last time tulikuwa na the friend hapo try kumfunza games. I realized she doesn't like it. Okay. Video games I'm a big fan. So we tried kucheza Mortal Kombat and realize anakuwa too much of a killer instinct in nani kasema chika.
Akole kidogo huko hivi kwa bed huyo
mkara chika sasa. Skizi to try something soft. Kuna zile games za kudance. Skizi najifunza kudance na madem by the way. Jo siwezi na maliga hapo sasa imefika.
We've lost another one, so they made.
That's how that keep quiet.
Sasa
salsa kuna game fulani sijipa ushenda kwa
zile games ziko na names ukikanyanga ina
sasa like no deck 5 to fun sequel with complex no deck 5 to fun. So ni find your game kwa sijui score your points man. Ni ungangana kila time
Afro Latin ningekuinvite kwetu kwenye.
Hizo naondanga tu mix sasa siwezi. Napenda tukunda the other side ya hizo. Lakini sasa nichukulia professionally sasa sijachukulia ka romantically. I tried that.
But imagine your design yake ni poa. Like your type of like way of relating with things in old school na ni poa.
I guess in old school in some very many ways.
Yeah. You can see.
I'm still learning. For me, I'm still learning.
Actually kuna uliza mshaenda tag of one manzi yako. Ama kutry event kwa hiyo.
BDSM only. Anyways. Time.
Basi mapia sana ni kwa relationship na pia something to try out. Mwana nako na nguvu. Mimi najua personally niko na nguvu man. Lakini kuna nyoni shinda.
Skinny niggas association alafu niko na nguvu but kuna wenye unishinda. Just to cut on that, hey, we can talk about this thing in a lot of like hatuwezi maliza because mapenzi is something that will never end to the world. But for me, I'll say just check on what. Don't be framed on these 5 things: the act of service, physical, blah blah blah. Don't be so wordy in a relationship or in love that you forget the love and relationship because you're putting too much words into it. Because I'll come say, I like the act of service. Acha, you do the service until you realize, okay, this is act of service. But you're not defining it first. It's like you have a composition, unaambiwa. You know, I used to love compositions like ... This shit alianguka. Kamau, ... Iya kumalizia. Because now you can create your own story from there as opposed to my first day in school. Unaelewa? Like if you define physical touch, then you will try to put your personalized physical touch and forgetting even this person is even probably huyu mtu akikuslap ni physical touch. Lakini wewe physical touch yako ni unichome na maji. Just saying. Like kuna watu wa candle wax and stuff.
Talk about that. I'm just saying like
Tusikianga tu, tunaonanga tu, so
what are we kama bitra? What is chomo?
TMI bro, but yeah, I have.
Tell us about it.
I have visited a red room.
Those are the stories we like to hear.
I've visited a red room and used some, not all.
Got the red room. Answer for red.
No, like those time my campus days were experiencing days. So I visited a red room. I used to have a friend who had a red room. A red room is like watu wenye mnajua BDSM. So you like it's time because of time.
Tunataka kumsalimia.
I don't like we don't connect.
Yet in this context, itakuwa tofauti.
Kusalimia.
Akona red room.
So for you to understand the red room, end up watch 50 Shades of Grey. That's the ama 365 is weird. 50 Shades of Grey zote, you'll understand what red room. But it's basically you trying to entice your partner, ama you trying to do more activities but sexualize with your partner, ama multiple partners, depends with what works for you. So what I was saying is, don't define a thing.
Come back to the podcast, please. Come back to the podcast.
I said, labda niligongea mtu kwa nyasi, hiyo ni red room. Might be. So what I'm saying is, don't define it, then come to nini. Just enjoy the composition part here, finish it. Create your own story, like how he created his own story. Manansi created, and also other many people create your own story, then come realize, okay, kumbe this was the heading that was to give this story. As opposed to you having a heading, then trying to fit all the words that you put in here, activities, to fit the heading. Because hapo utakuwa umefia, umeanguka. Because it will be a mono story. But if you have like ... finish, this is the end of it all, ... this babe I want to date her, then you'll know the activities, you'll be able to learn her, you'll be able to, she's going to learn from you, you're going to accept her mistake, you're going to rectify some mistakes. And that without is going to be beautiful, you're going to create something beautiful. Because the problem when you tuko nayo saizi ni babe.
Nimecheka sana na zipline.
Na mlishaanza ni pa by the babe napenda na najua base fulani ya Java. You didn't even want a babe who chew, alafu saizi cause usha nini na usha probably commit to it cause labda he was giving
Unaona history yako ya 8 months. So there's a lady who was telling us like for her na the guy they chose when they made a decision like when they agreed we are going to date. They stayed 1 year without sex, just doing activities.
To enjoy the intimacy part of it.
Like just unasikia smart.
So ngoja kwanza walianza now then they called off ama never, we're waiting for 1 year.
Nakushuhudia jamaa alikuwa
It's
unajua yeye nikaa kwendea gari Toyota alafu wapewa option ya kukaenda hii gari mpaka next time tekamia.
Too good to be true.
Additionally kila kitu alafu naambia kaini nayo next year.
I'm sorry if it sounds doubtful, but according to the lady and the guy, because the guy was like, yeah, I actually did that. It was not easy, yes, but because I love this chick, because I got to know her more and I got more reasons to continue loving her.
But
So,
they were getting head and stuff.
No.
Are they virgins?
1 year.
Are they virgins?
No even
No,
head.
they're not.
They're not virgins.
Yeah.
Kwa ngumu.
So, acha nikwambie mbona mimi siwezi fanya hiyo kitu kwanza kasi.
No, I was
at
saying
least
it as a practice that people can do.
you can do. People should do
Your
that.
thoughts,
People
your
should do
opinions,
that.
your suggestions.
I think maybe why people should do that.
Somebody like.
For mental strength. For mental strength.
GK.
Kama unapenda ku exercise muscles zako asubuhi ukiamka press ups nini. Unadai ku exercise your mental strength. How much can you take in? I would advise you to do that. Kama mwaka mmoja ukijiuliza maswali kwa kichwa tu. Naweza majibu zote umejipea limit ya 12 months ndio ujijibu. Niko sure 100% hiyo akili yako ndio atubreak ikikam. Haiwezi shinda kuhandle.
I don't know if it's true, I don't know if... But me will tell you.
But it's a thing, yeah. It's a thing. Like they also even married couples, they take like a break. It's unajua saizi we are doing tunaiona iko so cranky and so
like it goes back to serious.
And also it goes back to what you want.
Serious.
Yeah, and also what you want.
Juka kwa serious na nimeona kwa serious naweza ngoja 1 year. I can seriously wait for 1 year.
Are you being sarcastic?
Imagine Gina Uhuru amekuja hapa akwambia bro, I want to date you. What? You have to wait 1 year.
No, I'm not waiting.
I want a guy.
Why do I have to wait for 1 year? Check it. Unajua hapo utakuwa unangoja for 1 year.
Inatengenezwa mahali.
Unajua hiyo unangoja 1 year because of that. Exactly. For the more that is coming there after 1 year.
A man need a motivation. Probably even when they were having you had to put something.
Lazima utapewa na motivation. Ndio nakwambia depends with the seriousness. If it's serious, I'm going 1 year seriously waiting for those answers.
Let me tell you, the director and I reject that. I reject your idea.
I didn't reject your idea asubuhi ngware. Actually can propose your idea ndio achangama dust and kunichapia idea.
Occupy your heart.
Umesikia director amesema you occupy your heart.
Lakini at sometimes kuna vitu zingine naona ni mseko kujitetea disaster. Ni wewe mwenyewe ndio tukaa tu chini kwa kaa 1 year. Like mimi unajua kuna vitu zingine ukinichapia kaa idea lazima tukuje na
practicality,
logicality, yani ile logic, yani tukaa chini to reason. Why is it 1 year? Why is it not 11 months? Why is it not 2 months? Why is it not 3 months? No.
It's not a week.
Why is it not tomorrow? Why is it not now? Manisha kai it cannot be now, even after 1 year. Most probably it won't be that year.
Dear God, if you're out there, please save your children. Thank you.
Anyway,
we don't touch children. We touch grown-ups.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to God.
Yeah, but
God,
we touch
universe,
grown-ups.
and the nature. God, universe, and nature. The 3 things that make you alive up to now. Save your children. Save your creation. So simple as that.
Lakini atakwambia love for you so stupid. Kuna nigamu pishtangu fulani pia alikunanga demo alikuwa amechase kakevo 8 months.
wow.
Yani anakufungulia chat. Anakufungulia chat kwanza ni blues. Kwanza mnapita pages ka 3 bro, check wana nimeweka record yote blues. I guess anaitanga kusimp.
No,
say akona hey how are you doing? Like as GBA after kitu ka 6 or 7 months ndio zinaanza sasa kujibiwa ile ya hey how are you doing? Hey how are you doing? Hey alafu kidogo sama voice call me.
Labda
after kitu ka 7 months. After kitu ka 7 months ndio the chick gave in like akubali. But they can have a relationship. Now the problem is we're not having sex until you seriously want to marry me. So boys alikuwa ananiuliza hivi swali rahisi. Nitajuaje nadai kummarry?
Very strong point.
Unaona? Kumaanisha you are handcuffed. Ikitu party.
And also that's like taking taking off
as a terrible fail.
And the guys have okay.
Unaendelea kuipiga.
There's this line I saw as tukimalizia. Never let a babe who has said no to you say a yes to you, because she'll always have something in atakuwa akifanya to make sure that it sticks. It is not you who will be calling the shots.
Unajua umesema hiyo kitu nika relate na mimi personally juu mimi napoga hivyo. Actually mimi nikupigia manifesto na niambia manifesto yangu irudi pa night beating. Si irudishangi kwa hapa tena.
Finally one guy opened.
That reading, it's true.
Like me I believe hivyo. The moment nilikuja like the first actually acha kwa mimi mbona nasema hivyo. The first instant mimi madam watu nimekatiaga. Sijapewa namba na msee.
True Gen Z.
Unaona?
Reading peke yake regret hiyo vitu.
Unaona? Sasa sijapata namba na msee. Net nimetu kanibamba, nikakuchapia umenibamba, nikakomba. Hadi labda nikaa hiyo siku nikakosa kuomba namba next time. So nikaomba namba nilikuwa dai tuongee. Nikakuongea. Nikikuchapia na kuchapia kile nataka tufanye ama kile naona tunaweza fanya kwa tu. Unajua with the end of the day ni reproduction. Kile tunaweza fanya. That was saidiania chikae. Sasa mimi nikisha kuchapia manifesto niambia yenyewe hii hapa hapana. Hii hapa imekam fast. Sasa ipeleka ati niweka kwa mfuko atakaye alafu sasa after 3 months nitoe tena. Ati sasa nime take time yangu.
Taki machwe kama check.
Hakuna haja kunyesha check.
Check ni kumachwe na machwe siku rudi back to the
sender. There are some
sender.
points that don't make sense. Tunaweza fix that. But when I bet some no then I respectably I'm not the guy you would like to sleep with. Like the guy you want to sleep with come next. Acha mimi nitokea mapema. Na I keep it that way. Actually wakati sometimes unafika kwa simu kuna time ya kipuri mazeni fa udema kaishia. Na nasikia tena kumwambia hebu acha nirudi ni DM lakini nakumbuka alimaliza kiburi yangu kama mimi alisema hata stories zangu.
But it's true though. Anyways, that's something we can talk about for long hatuwezi maliza. So comment section pale tuambie your experience on traditional love and how it has affected your modern love if you've ever experienced it. Also wewe kama wewe ni Gen Z una experience just modern love ya tech. How is it? Elon Musk is still doing something and create robotics for you. So still ask yourself.
Create the wombs.
So what do you think about
Yes.
Like functional homes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can give birth.
Okay. No, it's just
Like zinaweza develop msee kwe
yeah.
formed into 9 months of life.
Yeah.
Neuralink is still a thing? Remember?
And
Anyways, tuende tutaongea hizo zingine. Subscribe to
Hours
Homievybz
of your
podcast.
women. Go look for that story.
Homievybz
Guys,
podcast.
love you. Thank you for being here. Mwah. Bye-bye. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. 250 subscribers.
Na kama unataka kuongelesha ex wako bado unaweza mtumia hii. It's an opening conversation.
Yeah.
Tukutane.
And it's already.
Exongo.
Yeah.